afternoon. I was gonna work out this morning, but then I didn't because it was cold and rainy. Yeah, I've got 8 on the docket today. It was supposed to be 4 at like a tempo pace, like 15K to half marathon, but because I ran the half marathon on Sunday, we decided to go ahead and just go at marathon pace, so it's actually turning from 4 tempo into 4 marathon pace. This will be the first time I've run at marathon pace, or I'm gonna do power. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. It's definitely lower than my tempo range, and I had gotten kind of comfortable at the low end of tempo, the 180s for me, and this is in the low 170s. So I am gonna probably do 2 miles to warm up. I guess the section I'm running on in the lake is about 4 miles long. So if I run 2 to warm up, 2 out, 2 back, 2 to cool down, I'll be back at the car. And that's the goal. So here's hoping nobody breaks into my car, because that happens here, and that the workout goes well. So I will see y'all after. Hi there, I'm back with another week of training. To start off, I didn't take a lot of video during the week this week. I had a lot of times where I was really cutting it close, getting out to run, to make myself either not late for work or not, gonna get soaked in the rain. I'm just gonna probably have to run through most of what I did this week here, but it should be pretty short, pretty quick. I had a pretty quick turnaround from the race. I decided to run the next morning, did just 10K real slow. It was a little painful, but not nearly as painful as I was expecting based on how sore I was the day of the race. I've heard people say that it's good to run the next day and try to get stuff moving around. I don't know that you need to run every day afterwards, but that first day people tend to say really helps with recovery, so I figure why not, give it a shot. But Tuesday I took off. Wednesday I went ahead and did the usual medium long run with Kevin. I did about 1.5 miles-ish. I think maybe it was just 2K to warm up, and then we did our usual 9-mile loop around the lake, and then I finished up whatever I needed to get to 11 miles after we were done. And of course I was running late to work because I didn't get there early enough. So, didn't do a video, I don't think, before or after that one. Thursday, I was going to go out and run in the morning. Didn't, because it was very cold and rainy, and I didn't want to get soaked, so I waited till the afternoon. I had a workout that day. It was originally supposed to be, 8 miles with 4 at tempo pace, 15K to half marathon pace. Because I had just run, a half marathon at half marathon pace, we decided to go ahead and sort of pull that back and do 8 with 4 at just marathon pace. So again, substituting pace for power. I tried to hold whatever the Stride app told me was my marathon power, and did pretty well. Undershot it, I think, for the first K, and then overshot for the remaining however many, 4 or 5Ks. But it was pretty chilly out there, and I was wearing some shoes, the New Balance Fuel Cell Impulse, that definitely didn't want to let me go slowly. And also I'm bad at regulating my own pace. So definitely went faster than I should have for that run, but not too much faster. Took Friday off, didn't do anything that day. Saturday we had 15 on the schedule. We did that, it was pretty good. Started feeling some niggles in my left lower leg. It got a little scary. There was nothing super painful, but I can definitely feel that my Achilles down at the heel, the insertional Achilles area, is tugging. It doesn't hurt, but it's sensation, and that precedes hurt. So I really want to get that under control. So I took today off, which was scheduled, Sunday, and then I'm taking tomorrow off as well, and I'm just going to sort of play next week by ear, try to figure out what's going on, how much of it I can control. I also was feeling a little bit in that the three tendons, the goose foot, I don't remember what it's called, and it has a name that I can't pronounce, but it's a bursa, but it's also the point where 3 tendons attach underneath your knee, and I've had experience with that before, and it did not want to go away. It took like 2 months to go away. So those are freaking me out a little bit, probably because of the quick turnaround, and also because I ran fast on Thursday, and Saturday we ran entirely too fast the whole time. Averaged like 9:20, I think, for the 15 miles, which is much faster than we usually do a long run at. I definitely need to get that under control and try to figure out how to pull back when I need to on pace, and just sort of, pace myself. So yeah, that's sort of the week. Next week, like I said, just playing it by ear, trying not to further injure myself. I'll be doing all sorts of physical therapy exercises on my heel and knee and shin and stuff this whole time. I'd like to be able to hit the long run for next week, but that's sort of the key workout for me every week. So if I can hit the long run, I'll feel better about being prepared for the marathon. This week is supposed to be 16 miles. That will, I think, equal the longest I've ever gone, but if this needs to be like a super down week, I'll take it if it can enable me to go ahead and finish off the rest of the training plan relatively unscathed. That was about the week. I had planned on doing some shoe reviews, but I'm not quite ready to do that yet because I've only run in them once, and I don't exactly think that constitutes quite enough data to say anything. But I will say right now that those fuel cell impulses did not want to let me go slowly. Hopefully I'll be able to give at least one shoe review relatively soon. I think I kind of created some bad conditions for myself that have enabled this to crop up. I would like to hopefully deal with it quickly and then be done with it. So fingers crossed that's what's gonna happen. I will check back with y'all next week, I guess. That's all I've got to say. So have a good week of training, and thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the stuff. Thank you very much.